What's going on, love? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your collective message of the day for those of y'all who are new here. What's going on, love? My name is Shawnee. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. I typically upload daily collective messages for us all. When or as the opportunity presents itself, you will notice more of the collective zodiac messages, as well as what I like to call collective conversation. So if those are things that you may be interested in, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss out on the gems, the tips, the guidance, the support, and assistance that you can receive in this space, okay? Again, this is going to be the collective message of the day. If you're interested in following me or supporting me on any of the other platforms, if you're interested in booking a session or a service with me, if you're interested in joining the monthly membership, make sure you check out the description area and go to the link. The link has everything that you will need, moving forward. So yeah, with that being said, feel free to leave me a comment. Let me know how you're feeling today. But let's go ahead and get into this collective message real quick. All thanks and praise to the Most High. You know our hearts and our situations. We ask that you give us the cards that we need in order for us to be able to receive the message with an open mind and an open heart. I also ask that you give me the words to be able to articulate the message in a way that it can be received. I ask that you also clear out anything standing in the way of our clarity, confirmation, transformation, and healing at this time. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. We got one card out already, y'all. Spirit say, get your foundation together, boo. What's going on with it? What's going on with the foundation? That's what you need to focus on. Your foundation is where your power lies, okay? Your foundation is definitely where your power lies. Spirit, is there anything else that we may need in this day, in this moment? Okay, listen. We're going to start with what we got, but I'm definitely probably going to pull some more, okay? So like I said, this is the 4 discs. At the bottom of this card, it says power. So your foundation is where your power lies. You have to be strong in like who you are at the core, right? This is what gives you power. Standing firm in what you believe in, and standing 10 toes down, like at all times, because there is a lot of people who will try to, I guess, manipulate you away from you believing in what you believe in. And it's not to say one is good or bad, right or wrong. It's like you got to go with what works for you and be okay with that. Don't let somebody come and sway you or move you away from the thing that is working best for you because they don't accept how you moving or they don't accept how you doing when what you're doing actually has absolutely nothing to do with them. Do you understand that? Because there's definitely some things that have been happening that are trying to keep you or that are keeping you from actually taking the necessary steps and making the necessary moves that you need to make in order for you to tap into yourself. That's not cool. That right there, that's not cool. This is why, when you know what you know to be true for yourself, stand on that. Unless you have specific reason to alter it or change it, right? It's not going against what you believe in, because what I do understand, what I get is that we don't know it all. We don't know it all. So yes, there is times and information that you're gonna come into that's gonna make you say, oh shit, well, I didn't know that, and because I'm learning this now, that doesn't align with this part over here, but this one makes more sense, so now I'm going to adjust or adapt to whatever this may be over here, and that's cool. Right? I'm not saying be ignorant. I'm not saying be dumbfounded. I'm not saying just don't receive new information. What I'm explaining is if you believe the sky is blue and somebody else tell you it's not blue, right? When you see things with your eyes, this is what's true to you, right? You just got to pay attention. You just have to pay attention, because like I said, there are things that are happening that are making you second guess yourself. For what? You wasn't second guessing yourself before. And if they don't have no solid proof, right? They don't have no solid reason as to why they don't want you doing the very thing that you feel is best and or right for you, then what? You know, like, you have to go through your own lessons. You have to learn on you gotta learn. And I get it. It's like, well, shit, you don't have to bust your head, or you don't gotta fall on your ass because you can take somebody else's experience. I understand that as well. However, I said that those people who are trying to like waver you, they don't have solid proof. They telling you what to do and what not to do, but they don't have solid proof at this point. They haven't been through the experience. They ain't witnessed nobody going through the experience. They just opening their mouth and they just speaking on you and your situation, which is, you know, it's keeping you damn near from actually just tapping into what you know to be true, for you to be like pulling your light out. Shit, like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? You was on the verge of pulling your light out, like letting your light shine, and then they didn't came and said something to you about it, and now you like, dang, well, I don't really know if I'm supposed to be doing that, or I don't really know if I'm supposed to do that. Really? This why your power, okay, your foundation, okay, and it's almost like, okay, so maybe this individual has been correct about something else in the past, right? But you've learned your lessons from certain things. Like, maybe this individual has been correct about something in the past. Maybe you remember something in the past like that has happened, but you learned your lesson from that. Like, whatever that thing in the past was, you have come and you have learned your lesson from that. So that's cool. Don't keep on paying attention to what they did for you in the past. Things change. Like, you change, they change. Now, it's not saying that just because they knew more than you in a certain area then means they know more than you in a certain area now. This is why it's very important for you to educate yourself, so that you don't have to always go by what somebody else says when you're unsure or not. If you're unsure, do your due diligence. Educate yourself. Then you have so many resources you can just tap into. And again, if you got a person that has not had certain experiences in a particular area, right? A motherfucker can't come and tell you how to make $1 million if they ain't never made it. Understand that. But a person can come and tell you how to start a business if they have, right? So if the person who has not yet made $1 million is trying to give you information and you're unsure of it, that's okay. You can go educate yourself. You can go associate yourself with someone who has made $1 million and then ask them the question, right? You have options, you have resources, so don't count yourself out. Please and thank you. Do not count yourself out. And yeah, they probably gonna feel some type of way. They're gonna want to, you know, act like you acting funny and all that extra other nonsense that they be having going on. But oh well, you know, because paying attention, listening to a person who don't really know, right? Like, listening to a person who don't really know is gonna hold you up. It's gonna keep you stuck. It's gonna, you know, make you stagnant in your process, because you're still gonna have to be learning the lessons. You're still gonna have to learn the lessons. So you still gonna have to go through and build your foundation, right? You just gotta pay attention, boo. Like you really just gotta pay attention. You really just gotta pay attention. But that constant focusing on the past and, you know, thinking about what they did for you before, or how they shared certain information with you before and it was actually accurate information, that's what's holding you up. Like I said, you have to be okay with, you know, educating yourself, putting yourself in a position to be educated. Whether it's you going to go by the books, whether it's you going to the classes, whether it's you meeting up with the new people, or whatever it is that you need to do at this time. But it's you. And don't let nobody make you feel bad because of that. Oh, you'll go pay somebody else to get the information that I'm giving you, but they really don't know. It's a difference if they know and they had credentials, or like, I don't even want to put it like off on the credentials. If they had the experience, right, or whatever else they needed, or whatever else is required, if they had these things, then it's like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But don't be led astray. Please don't be led astray. You use your intuition, use your common sense. Like I said, they gonna feel some type of way for sure. They gonna feel some type of way, and then they gonna try to project that onto you and make you feel some type of way. And we not on that. Like, we ain't on that. We is not on that. We not on that. And you can even, let them, if you feel like you need, like, let them down gently, right? But even if you let them down gently, they probably still gonna feel some type of way at the end of the day. Excuse me. They probably still gonna feel some type of way at the end of the day. You gonna be so worried about how they feel, right? Like the outcome of their emotions, right? You so worried about that, so now you gonna try to go in and be delicate with the letdown. Like, yeah, I understand you, I get where you're coming from. However, I'ma still take the course. I'ma still take the class. I'ma still do this, or I'ma go do that. And you done went and tried to be as delicate as possible, and they still gonna end up reacting and responding the way that they, how can I say it? They're still going to end up reacting and responding the very way that you thought that you was getting away from. Do you understand what I'm explaining? Y'all gotta be careful, man. Like, sometimes some people just want to hold you up, and maybe it's not their, I don't even know how to say that, because it's like, maybe it's not their intention on the surface, but it's a battle of, it's a spiritual war outside. So a motherfucker constantly telling you something that they don't even know to be true, and then them feeling some type of way when you really want to go and get the knowledge for yourself. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So do what it is that you know you need to do, okay? Especially with this Prince of Wands right here. This is you being determined to play your role and to do your part. Like, I know I got shit to do. I know I got work to do, so let me go ahead and do it. I don't got time to constantly sit up here and be focusing on the past and what somebody did for me a long time ago, or what information they gave me a long time ago. I need some information now, and I need the information that I need, so I need to align myself with the people who can actually assist me in this area. And it's okay. It don't make you no bad person. Yeah, definitely make the moves that you need to make, though. Like, listen, pay attention to your spirit. Pay attention to those nudges. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the songs, the everything that is standing out at you or to you at this time. Okay? And in the process of that, you don't have to take these big old leaps. You don't have to jump super far. Like, you move forward, but you just move forward with as much as you can move forward with, right? You just move forward with as much as you can move forward with. We all know 2 is kind of a small number, right? But then Wands is still about action. So even if it's like 1-2 steps at a time. These past few days, or maybe even over a week, I've been like, as long as I show up and I do my 1% a day, that's fine. Of course, when I say I'm going to do 1% a day, I end up feeling like I do way more than that. And I don't know which one is which, right? I don't know if my 1% seems like more or if my 1% seems like less. But my 1% is 1%, and I show up and I assist and I help and I educate and, I support and all of that stuff. So as long as I do that, even if it's just one person, I'd be like, I know I served my purpose. I don't stop right there, but with that one person, be like, I know I served my purpose, right? I could be sitting up here beating myself up or self-sabotaging because I've only helped one person. You feel me? But this is definitely like, there is reason in everything. Everything is happening exactly how it needs to. Get out your head about it. You don't got to keep on going over, trying to replay what you could have did different or what you could have did better or what you know what I'm saying? Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to. Now, moving forward, if you feel like you want to make some adjustments to become better in the future, that's fine. But going back to replay and constantly like beat yourself up about what you did wrong, that's not gonna help. That's not giving. It's not giving what you think that it's giving. Okay. All things in praise to the Most High. Spirit, we ask that you give us the cards that we need out of this deck in order for us to be able to receive the message at hand with an open mind and an open heart. Ashe. Ashe. Amen. Oh, hold on, y'all. We got to go back. Because it was like 7 cards that came out. I'm not reading those 7 cards. My son called. So, again, we going to go through this shuffle one more time. That was 1. We got 2 more. Okay, that's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. So I know y'all probably like, you said 2 more. Well, yeah, but 1 card came out, so I do 3 shuffles after the last card comes out, and then if any don't come out before I get done with the 3rd one, then we move on. Okay, so you got miracles that comes out, and you also got storms that comes out. So miracles is number 42. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, so look into the spiritual number 6. The message says you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. The embodiment says, you claim you want miracles, but you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be true to yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. The Goddess Declaration says, my life is full of miracles. And then you have storms, which is number 13. 13 is 1 plus 3 equals 4. Okay. 4 and 6 are your spiritual numbers of the day. Please look into them when you have time. And then 13 says, the winds of change are in motion. Into every life a little rain must fall. Personal storms clear away the old. Sometimes change moves slowly, at other times change is swift. Okay? It says, what would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people in life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayals, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth, and practice self-compassion. The Goddess Declaration is, I make shift happen. So, that is our message for today. I definitely hope that it assisted you. It brought you some type of clarification, confirmation, transformation, or assisted you with your healing at this time. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed already. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.